Hi Stampers, Nicole Tuggerl here from Be Creative with Nicole, and I'm back today with another fun and easy Halloween card. This card here uses a really cool brayer technique to put ink on your paper as you emboss it. So let's get started. One of the reasons I actually decided to do this card was because on the last video I did, I showed you how to take the center out of the spider web doily. Here's one of the centers. Here's the doilies that Stampin' Up! Has in the holiday catalog. These spider web doilies are so cool, and I wanted to get the most out of my doily. The card I was using last time only needed the outside, and so I cut out the center, and then I thought, well, what can I use that for? So I ended up doing this card here and just backing this spooky sentiment with this piece of doily that's left over. I also did this fun brayer technique, so I thought I would do a video to show you how this card comes together. So let's get started. Okay, basic black is our card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and there's your card base. I also cut a piece of Whisper White. This is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I like to make mine just a little bit with a little bit smaller matting, so I take just a little bit more off than the 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so let's put this to a side for a second, because what we need to do is we need to emboss this white paper with the tree embossing folder, which I love, love, love. I love this embossing folder. It's really cool. It's in the new catalog, and one of the things I love about it, let me grab my catalog, is the fact that this embossing folder is 6 by 6. It's fantastic. So you get, you can do a lot with this. You can use this in your scrapbooking and make, you know, a larger piece for your the 6 by 6 to go in your book. It's the Woodland Textured Impressions embossing folder here, and it goes great with Christmas or Halloween, or even fall. It actually coordinates with Among the Branches, and you can get them as a bundle, which is fantastic because when you get a bundle you save 15%, which is a great deal for these products. So, alright, so that's the Woodland folder. So what I did was I took my Memento ink and I took the folder, and what I did was you need to just feel which side you need. So these are where this side, the trees are raised, and I want the trees to be white, so I didn't touch this side. It's this side here with the flat part that I want to add ink to and emboss onto the cardstock. So, got my brayer, and just ink up the brayer, and then you just run it over your embossing folder. And I didn't make it perfectly even everywhere because I like having that bit of difference in color, because it makes it like a spooky forest, and there's a little variance in color in some places where it's darker and lighter. Okay, so there's our brain. It takes no time at all to get that color on there. Okay, and then you just carefully lay your paper in. I just tried to make it so that I would know I'm trying to get it straight so the trees are nice and straight. And lay your top down. Okay, I don't really have a ton of room here on the video for my Big Shot, so I'm going to run this through really fast on my Big Shot. To do this, you want to use this multi-purpose platform on tab 1. So let me run that through. Okay. Sorry, I'm having to do that off camera. I just don't have a lot of space where the camera is on my desk, so it's right over top. Okay. Then you just carefully open this up and pull off your paper. And isn't that cool? I love that. Every time it happens, I just think it's so cool. And it's easy. It's not difficult like you might think it would be, or messy or anything like that. Just make sure you go and wash this off. I'm going to go as soon as this video is over, and I'm going to run my brayer and this under the sink so that I can clean them both off. Okay, so now we've got this embossed and it's colored, so I'm going to go ahead, oh actually, you know what, I'm going to stamp first. I don't want to pop it right on yet. I did add a couple of birds, and actually I embossed in a totally different area than my original card, so I think I'm just going to add one little bird to this one. Let's pop a little bird over here. And maybe we can set, actually let's go ahead and set like an owl in there maybe. We'll set him down to the side, so that they have that shadow effect there in the background there. Okay, so let's throw this on real quick. Okay, and then last thing we need is the doily that we wanted to use. So we'll just add this spooky, and this is from Among the Branches. It's where I got the birds from. They've got some great sentiments here. You've got autumn, you've got Christmas, you've got Halloween, you've got some great little leaves, some spooky eyes, some really cool stuff on this stamp set that coordinates with this embossing folder. So I did the spooky in crushed curry, and then I die cut it with my circle framelits, and I used I think I used the fourth one. Let's double check here. Yep, I used the fourth framelit. It cuts off just a hair of this. This is just a little bit bigger, but I wanted this to fit on this centerpiece here, this doily, the center of the doily. So I needed it to be a little bit on the smaller side so you could still see the doily edges. So there we go. And then we're just going to pop this up with a couple of dimensionals onto the card. And look how quick this card comes together. And that's it. Look how fast. I love it. So there you go. A really cool way to add embossing and color to your cards to make a really great background using the Woodland Embossing Folder. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos that I have coming up for you. And have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.